Hundreds of people poured onto the tarmac at Kabul's international airport, desperately seeking a route out of Afghanistan on Monday after the Taliban's sudden seizure of power sparked a chaotic Western withdrawal and brought to a crashing end the United States' two-decade mission in the country. Commercial flights at Hamid Karzai International Airport have been cancelled, but footage there showed frenzied crowds trying to force their way onto any airplane leaving the city late on Sunday night and Monday morning, some even hanging to the sides of military aircraft with their bare hands as the planes taxied the runway. The hard-won gains for women in Afghanistan are evaporating. The homes of two female journalists were visited by Taliban fighters on Sunday, their contact told CNN, and several female journalists have received threatening calls from the group in recent days. One high-profile female journalist in Kabul said she had received a threatening call from the Taliban, telling her they will come soon. These harrowing accounts come as the US, the United Kingdom and other nations mount a hurried evacuation of embassy staff and nationals, in scenes echoing the fall of Saigon 46 years ago. It's a withdrawal. US President Joe Biden said he still stood squarely behind on Monday in his first remarks since the Taliban takeover, where he continued the administration's efforts to shift the blame onto Afghan leaders for the fall of Kabul, saying the political leaders gave up and fled the country. The Afghan military collapsed, sometimes without trying to fight. If anything, the developments in the past week reinforced ending that US military involvement in Afghanistan now was the right decision, he said. Biden admitted, however, that the administration had miscalculated how rapidly Kabul would fall. The truth is, this did unfold more quickly than we had anticipated, he said. The sudden arrival of chaos in Kabul has taken many by surprise. US intelligence analysts had predicted it would likely take several more weeks before Afghanistan's civilian government in Kabul fell to Taliban fighters. But on Sunday, after encroaching toward the city, the militants took control of the presidential palace, while ousted Afghan President Ashraf Ghani fled the country. Afghans now await reports of what kind of regime they will live under. Taliban spokesman Suhail Shaheen assured the Afghan people there will be no risk to their property, to their lives, or to their honor, telling CNN that the Taliban is committed to investigating any claims of assassinations or lives being threatened. He said the Taliban was committed to an inclusive Islamic government and promised an amnesty to those Afghans who worked with the US forces, Afghan government or international NGOs. Shaheen also pledged that women and girls would maintain the rights that they have gained over the past 2 decades. The US Defense Secretary has meanwhile approved the deployment of 1,000 more American troops into the country due to the deteriorating security situation, a defense official told CNN, upping the number of troops in the country to 6,000. All US embassy staff have been evacuated and were at the airport on Sunday night, the State Department said. The US military is guarding a section of the airport, but its embassy in Kabul warned American citizens and Afghans not to travel there unless explicitly told to do so. At one point on Monday, the US was forced to temporarily suspend its air operations, a US defense official told CNN, while troops tried to clear the airfield. Astonishing footage from the site also showed people trying to board aircraft as they took off and landed. One video showed a C-17 ascending over a Kabul neighborhood, and at least one person or object appeared to fall from the fuselage. Seconds later, another person or object appeared to fall.